What if I told you women picked the men? Would that change the way you look at your dating life as a young man, as a man in general? Because it definitely changed the way I looked at my dating approaches, especially after the pandemic. You see, before the pandemic, this was between the year 2018 to 2019, 2020. I used to be the kind of guy that was always trying to chase and pursue and text. But then during the pandemic, I did a lot of self-reflection. And that's when it hit me. All those women I was texting, all those girls I was trying to get, they did not treat me the same. Let's say, for example, this is just for example, okay? I'm not saying it happened. Let's say in 2018, I was texting on dating apps, on social media. I was texting a total of 50 women. Now, out of that 50 women, I noticed that some would be more responsive, some would take days to respond to me, some are very eager to talk to me, some are even asking me for my phone number, it's almost like they are talking to Father Christmas when they are talking to me. And you have some women that were just like a desical, lukewarm, you know what I mean? And then you had some that did not respond at all. Now, that's just a small example, okay? But take that into the real world. I started reading books on psychology. I started reading books on the animal kingdom as well, just to learn. And then I noticed that across all animal species, it is the female species that select the male species. And then it hit me. That's why I changed my approach to dating. You could call me the kind of guy now that's just very laid back. Don't get me wrong. If I see a woman that I fancy, I'm still gonna, find a way to let her know. I still will. But I'm not the kind of guy that's gonna overextend myself anymore, because I give the woman the chance to choose me. And if she doesn't choose me, that's fine. It's okay. She chose someone else. And that's the bottom line, gentlemen. Women, girls pick the men. As a man, you don't have to tap dance for any woman if she's picking you. Now, what does picking you mean? What does it look like? She's eager to talk to you. She's very curious about you. She's asking you questions, just as you are asking her questions. Just as you want to learn about her, she wants to learn about you as well. She wants to go on dates. And even if now she might be very busy and she can't just go on dates anytime, but she makes time, she makes plans, she makes plan B, she makes plan C. She's eager to see you. The text is not dry, it's not low effort, it's not low energy. It is investment from both people. That is a woman picking you. But if it's the opposite, she didn't pick you, and you have to learn how to read between the lines, gentlemen. That's what I do now. Now, as a man, especially as a young man, you have to build yourself to the point where you have a very rich life. A rich life that is independent of women. That is step number one. Girls and getting women need to be priority number 4, number 5, or even way less. Now, that's not being disrespectful. That's just you becoming a more solid man that women are attracted to, that women want to pick. That's the thing. The guys that get the most women are the guys that don't even chase the most. I'll be totally honest with you. These guys are like flowers. The women are like butterflies. They gravitate towards these guys. They pick them. Because these guys, they are not so focused on women. They are not so focused on getting a girl. They're not so focused on sex. These guys, their lives are so rich. They have a bubbling social life. They are great at their job. They are ambitious. They are hardworking. They have a high work ethic. They are curious men. They are going to the gym. They are involved in their families. They have good energy. And this has nothing to do with getting a girl. This has nothing to do with having sex with women. It's just a man that's so bubbly with life. And that's what I want you gentlemen to have. That's what I want you gentlemen to have. A rich life that is independent of women. Even the women will appreciate you that you have such a bubbly life. As a man, you have to become that man that women want to spend time with. If you make women and getting a woman the entire centerpiece of your life, what's the adventure? What's the curiosity? What's the excitement? There is none. Because you haven't spent time to build yourself. Are you reading books? Are you traveling? Are you part of clubs? Do you have a social life? Are you respected in your work? Are you improving yourself? Are you constantly moving, shaking, doing things? I'm not saying you have to be some Batman, Superman. No, that's not it. I'm not. I don't plan to be. But in your own space in this world, are you making it vibrant? And understand one thing, gentlemen. Not every woman is for you. You also have to learn how to know what woman is for you and what woman is not for you. You don't have to get every single girl you see. This is part of you becoming a man that's very bubbly, a man that has a social life, a man that has a good life, a bubbly life. Because I'll tell you this as a man, the more you build yourself up, the less time you have for BS, the more selective you become yourself. I am very selective. I have walked away from sex. I've had women lay on my bed, lay on my couch, and nothing happened. And I told them, no, I'm just not into it. Some of these women have never heard no from a man before. And you need to see the look on their faces. And I meant it. Some of them tried. I told them no. And they were shocked. Some of them didn't know what to do. Some of them just blocked me and never talked to me again. I don't give a fuck. That's what I want you men to be. Become a man that's selective of who spends time with him. You don't have to plow every woman that comes to your life. Let the woman also earn you. Let her work for your attention. That's it. You know, it's a tennis game in my opinion. But yeah, women pick the men. As a man, approach women if that's your thing, but do not overextend. Give the woman the opportunity to pick you. And if she doesn't pick you, that's also fine. That's life. Be respectful, be cordial, stay respectful, stay cordial, and move on with your life. Life is bigger than getting women. Life is bigger than who's having sex with who. Life is so much richer than that. Believe me, I know that. And I have so many adventures to go on. After my exams, I cannot wait where I'm going to start. Okay? Good luck, gentlemen. I'm Mr. Kingsley. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you for listening. Cheers.